Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to prayer time this evening. This is I was expecting Reverend Laura, or not Reverend Laura, excuse me, RSCP Laura to be joining with us tonight, but she's going to be joining with us tomorrow, and I am your host for back-to-back nights. So welcome to prayer time. My name is Joe W RScP. I am a practitioner of science of mind teaching. I'm formerly out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, originally from Mile High Church, but I'm a licensed practitioner of science of mind teaching, and just wanted to share evening prayers with you. So this is something that we do. If this is your first time here, we do this every day at 8:15 in the morning, 8:15 in the evening. And if you have something that you are needing to hold, whether it's something of some like a challenge or something going on in your life, or if it's something that maybe perhaps you want to express gratitude to the universe to, feel free to email prayer@ntmedia.org. That's where there's a team of both ministers and practitioners, and we're happy to hold that true for you. And if you like what we're doing here, there's this beautiful network has a donate button, ntmedia.org/donate. Help contribute to the programming, the concerts, the just uh, the expanding scope of this network. So it's crazy to think of how far this network has gone in this last year. And then I think about, how far is it going to go next year? I mean, what great visioning do we have for it? So glad to be a part of the New Thought Media prayer team and be able to be part of that journey. Today I was thinking about, I went in an opposite version of what I would normally do. Um, I actually decided to look up a quote by one of the New Thought uh, people of influence that I think is incredibly misunderstood, and that's Mr. Thomas Troward. Um, when I took him in practitioner class, and we were reading Thomas Troward, it was insanely difficult until I really took my brain out of the equation and I started reading one page at a time and then going back, one page at a time and going back. But um, this is a really good one of the best I think Thomas Troward quotes is about the idea of divine operation. So this is the quote I was going to read for today and talk about. My mind is a center of divine operation. Divine operation is always is for expansion and fuller expression. And this means the production of something beyond what has gone before, something entirely new, not included in past experience, through proceeding out of it by an orderly sequence of growth. Therefore, since the divine cannot change its inherent nature, it must operate in the same manner in me. Consequently, in my own special world for which I am the center, it will move forward to produce new conditions, always in advance of any that have gone before. Yeah, I just love like the overall message of that here, because really what he's talking about in divine operation, he's talking about, the flow of the universe here. He's talking about, uh you know everything that we have done is part of this greater essence. When he's talking about divine operation, he's talking about seeing God in front of him, and it's talking about just because, you know it cannot change its inherent nature, it must operate in the same manner in me. Well, he's really acknowledging himself as a child of God in that sentence, and well, there's a lot of power in that. There's a lot of early, I would say, Ernest Holmes, in the fact that he's seeing his vision, and he's seeing what, himself as that child of God. But that was the reading for today that we're going to pick. We're going to go ahead and go into prayer now. So I just invite wherever you're at just to take a second and just allow yourself just to kind of ground on the floor. Hmm. What I know this evening as I look out and I just see the beautiful, beautiful night sky. I just see and feel just this air, this presence. I see the stars in the distance. I see the foliage of the forest, of the mountains. I see the Pikes Peak Mountains in the distance with the snow capped, just a little bit draping on them. As we get ready to go into the summer months, there's still this still recognition of winter that's here in this very moment, still that very top part of elevation. And for what I know is, whether on top of that mountain or in this very room, or perhaps in a mosque, a church, or a synagogue, I just know and declare just this presence of God that is there in this moment right now. It doesn't matter where I am, for I know I am one with this universal presence, that my mind is one with the creative medium, that my mind is one with divine operation, lockstep with the divine, that my mind, the creative process that I know to be true, that I see it in just all these different emotions, feelings, hopes, desires, beliefs. I just know as part of this greater creative medium, this mind of God that I know I am one connected with. And I know this true for myself, and I know this true for everybody listening to this spiritual prayer this evening. Everyone that's on this spiritual journey, everybody who watches this recording at a later time, I just know and just declare this presence. And I know this evening, as I dive deeper into prayer, I just know that this week has been a symbol of peace and love and harmony, and moving forward within this greater awakening and consciousness. I just speak my words specifically, just knowing the divine good that is here in the now, just knowing this presence that exists. And I just know and declare this divine just grace that just goes with the journey. For the reality is that all paths, no matter where they wind, all lead to the divine. Hmm. And just speak my word this evening, just knowing just the love that is here in the now. Love love that exists in the heart, in the mind, in the soul, and exists in every man, woman, and child on this planet. And for knowing these truths, I am just of one of immense gratitude. I just say deep thanks to the universe, just knowing that these seeds that have already been planted are just growing with beautiful prosperity. Nothing else needs to be done. I just allow myself to release this into this universal law of love and light, just knowing its truth. And I invite you, wherever you are, to seal this prayer with a and so it is. All right. So we're going to go ahead and end tonight. I want to wish everybody a beautiful, beautiful rest of the evening, and I hope you have an awesome weekend. Prayer at ntmedia.org if you want something held in prayer. I'm going to go ahead and release this for this evening a little bit early, but I hope you guys each have a beautiful night. Take care. Be safe. Blessings be.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.